Alright, so Chris Cyborg is coming out saying that GDR, Germaine de Randamie, never wanted to fight her from day one. She said the UFC was in constant contact with her manager and her agents. She said at first, she said it was her hand. Her hand was hurt. Her hand needed surgery. She wasn't able to make a fist. Then she said she had family problems. She had personal problems where she wouldn't be able to make it through an entire training camp until she figured out what was going on with her family. Then she called me a cheater. And Cyborg said, I was like, damn, every day it's a new excuse with this lady. What's going on? And I mean, at the end of the day, man, you guys already know my point of view on this. I said it from day one. If GDR would have won the belt, Joe Rogan, fucking mic in her face, you're going to be fighting Chris Cyborg next. How do you feel about that? Are you pumped about that? She's a legend, blah, 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 all of this and that. And she would have said, I'm not fighting anyone that popped dirty. If the UFC wants to strip me for taking a stance for a clean sport, man, they just need to do that. I would have said, wow, that's kind of, that's different. But I would have said, I can't be mad at her. I can't be mad at her. But she was definitely pussyfooting around. I remember everybody was saying that Floyd Mayweather was a bitch because he wanted Manny Pacquiao to go under Olympic-style drug testing, and Manny Pacquiao said, I'm not doing that, man. I'm fucking afraid of needles, man. I have a fucking phobia of needles. And then Floyd's fucking dad went on online and said, this motherfucker has tattoos. How is he scared of needles? How is this man afraid of needles when he has multiple tattoos? That makes zero fucking sense. How are you so scared of needles when you get a fucking a blood test before and after the fight? You know what I mean? So, you know, then Manny Pacquiao said, oh, well, I'm just not gonna let Floyd Mayweather make me give blood and do that shit multiple times and I feel weak and all these fucking excuses. At the end of the day, man, if you live your truth, you don't have to lie. If you live your truth, you don't have to lie. GDR was trying to act like an upstanding individual and champion and proud and I want to do what's right. And then Chris Cyborg said she wanted to drop down to 135 so she could become a double champion, but the UFC wouldn't allow her to do it. She said as soon as they learned about it, they told her, no, I'm next in line. My manager called her manager and they told my manager, nah, we're not going to take that fight at this time. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm happy that it's actually over with. I really don't have anything else to say about GDR. I hate to say it, but I hope that when the next time she's going to be fighting in the octagon, man, somebody drops a fucking banana peel or throws a tomato at her because she put everybody through some absolute bullshit. It was absolutely ridiculous. And I would say the same to anyone that's ducking and dodging any fights. I said the same thing about Tyron Woodley when he was terrified to fight Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, but at least he actually fought the guy. I thought GDR was someone that she is not. I thought that she was a humble fighter that was down to just put her head down, accept fights, and fight and win and lose, because she's not a fucking winner in MMA. She's definitely not an overall loser, but she is right above a win-loss fighter. At the end of the day, I think GDR just committed career suicide. I think Chris Cyborg needs to always acknowledge that I have made mistakes in my career and it won't happen again. If that's the best that she could give us every time somebody accuses her of being a cheater, that's all I could ask from her. That's all that I can ask from her, because at the end of the day, as long as she doesn't test dirty again, there's really nothing more I can say. But at the end of the day, she just did the USADA cheat code. Doctors know: up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, right, A, B, A, B. There was supposed to be no cheat code for USADA. You don't take shit without permission. Chris Cyborg did that. There's always going to be a black cloud over Chris Cyborg for the rest of her career. Now, what I will say, I went on YouTube and I've been doing a little scouting report on Megan Anderson. I do like what I see. I think that she does get tired, but she gets tired because she's out there fucking fighting. She's throwing hard, she's landing hard, and when she misses big. I'm thinking that it's gonna be a very interesting fight. I do think, based on what I've seen, Chris Cyborg will land some very clean striking on her, but at the end of the day, I'm thinking Megan Anderson might be able to take some of those shots and walk through them and grab Chris Cyborg and make Chris Cyborg a little bit tired. Don't for 1 second think that Chris Cyborg has the best gas tank in MMA, because she usually just gets women out of there in the first round. If you want to see her tested to the limit, man, you have to watch Chris Cyborg fight who was that? Who was it that she fought? And she was looking tired and looking sloppy. I forgot. If you guys care, I'll find the fight. I had to find which fight it was, and I'll let you guys know to go watch it. But that was one of the fights in her MMA career where she actually didn't look good. I think she still ended up getting the finish, but she was absolutely tired. But she did get the finish. Chris Cyborg said she was never going to fight GDR anyways, because GDR was not willing and ready. I don't know what else to say. Man, fuck it. It is what it is. Let me know what you think in the comments.